We can now cross live to Uprising Arena. Alan Martins alongside Jimmy Gymnaps. Alan, you must be feeling that Lady Luck is shining upon you today.
Well, I don't know. Some people might say that, but I reckon that we had the game under control, and I reckon that the goal that we did get, I mean, it was obviously an own goal, but I reckon that whether it was going to be an own goal or not, we would have still put that chance away. It was a well-generated opportunity, and yeah, I feel like our efforts paid off.
Was there many other chances for your team today? It didn't look like it from our point of view. Was that purely the pressure that you were facing from a exciting Real Sporting team who could have potentially taken all the points today?
Oh, they could have, but I mean, I think they showed a little bit of I don't know, well, a lack of restraint, I suppose. Maybe a few rash shots from outside the box doesn't exactly make you a generally good attacking team. I think it's a bit unfair to say, as I think you may be insinuating, that we maybe weren't deserved of our victory, or that maybe that we were the lesser team today. I felt like it was a fairly even match. I felt like we had our share of that attacking play as well, and we did create some chances. Obviously we got one that went a little bit fortunate for us in an own goal situation, but I reckon we could have scored it anyway.
Did you envisage today being such a tough test? Do you find it a shock, should I say, from perhaps beating Angers 4-0 to taking on a similar team, Real Sporting, and struggling to pick up all the points today?
Well, there's several factors involved. I mean, obviously you've got to look at your own team and their own mentality. I mean, it can vary from not just day to day, but I mean from hour to hour. I mean, your players are going to have their ups and downs. That's just a part of being human. At the same time, we're playing away from home, and it's always going to be a little bit more challenging. And I believe Real Sporting are a really good side, and when they're man up top, Fried, he's always going to be a bit of a threat. So it's yeah, I mean, different teams, we approach different ways. I mean, obviously we're up against a different team with different players, different formations, different tactics, so it's not going to be as set in stone as it is every week, but that's football.
Just finally, Alan, before I let you head off, you'll of course be looking at your own team first and foremost, but of course later tonight it's the so-called Clash of the Titans between German Beerschot and Olympic Diving Dave. Now, are you caught in two minds as to which way you want that decision to go? Purely as, of course, if Odd win, they'll be further ahead at the top. If German Beerschot win, it means they'll be in front of you again on points.
I mean, it's a game that I'm going to be watching closely. I mean, as I've said previously tonight, different results can go different ways at any time, any given day. So it's, I mean, that's part of football, part of life, really. What happens will happen, but it'll be interesting to see. I mean, we would quite like the opportunity to take second spot. But obviously, with our goal tally today, I mean, it's probably not a realistic goal, with considering the goal difference between ourselves and German Beerschot. A win for German Beerschot would make it tighter at the top, between the top two clubs, with a little bit of gulf between us and them. But either way, I mean, we'll see what happens and we'll adapt to it.
Well, thanks for joining us. Congratulations today.
Right, cheers.
Cheers.